Hello my viewer, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing a bra cup. As you can see, I've already done a piece of it, and this is it. This is the base. Here is where the nipple should be. And here is the top part. And now I want to do a bit of describing that, and to do that I need to draw. So I want to demonstrate this. So this is the base. I told you this is the where the nipple should be, and here is the top part. So I want to assume that this is the nipple. And now I'm not good in drawing, but let me try. And this is the lower part of it, which is this part. So to start doing this, we want to do some measurements, and these you have to do. If you're doing it for yourself, it's good to do these measurements. So we want to measure from here up to here, from the base of the bra cup, from here to this point, because that is where we are going to be starting the center part. So you measure that distance, and again, as you continue doing your work, you need also to measure this according to the size that you are making. I hope this helps you. So let's start this. And to start this, we need yarn. Here is my yarn. I'm using color orange, and my crochet hook, and a tape measure which we need to measure. So now we are starting from this point, and from here to here, according to my size, I'm doing 3 inches. So let's start. Make a slip knot like that, and according to the yarn that you are using, it is the one that is going to dictate the number of your chains that you are going to make. In this case, I want to make 13 chains, and I have to measure even after making that. So we do 13 chains. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now I need to measure this just to be sure. You don't want your bra or your bra cup to be oversized or small. And mine is 3 inches. I've added it to this point, like 3.2, because we are going to be skipping some chains. So now here I'm going to skip the first chain, and on the second I do half double crochet, and this is how it goes. You skip the first stitch or the chain, and in the second you do half double crochet. That's it. In the next stitch we do half double crochet. In the next stitch we continue doing this, doing half double crochets to the end of this row. Continue doing this. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to this channel give this video a thumbs up, and just down below the video there is a comment section. Comment according to this tutorial, and this will be of great help. So this is my last stitch here, which I'm now going to do, and on that stitch I'll do half double crochet. That is one. Another half double crochet, and now I chain one, and in the same stitch I do 2 more half double crochets. That is one, and that is the second half double crochet. So now at this point we have done 4 half double crochets, 2 chain 1 and 2, and now in that chain 1, that will be our increase point. So we need to mark that, so that when we do the next row, that will be our increase point. So let's mark that. So I use a yarn of a different color, and in that increase point, the chain 1, I put it there. So let me demonstrate using the one that is done. Now the one that we've just done, it is now from this point, from here, and now we have reached here. This is where we have done our increase. We have come this way, done our increase here, and now we want to turn again, going back. So let's continue doing this. Now we want to turn to the other side. We have done an increase there, and now on the other side, remember we have a yarn that is extra. Hold that yarn to the foundation chain so that we can hide it. Someone was asking about this. Now this is how we do it. You do not leave that yarn hanging, let it be on that side, and so we continue doing half double crochets in every stitch to the end. Continue doing half double crochets. Make sure you are hiding the yarn. As you can see from the back, there is no hanging yarn. It is this one which I'm hiding. So continue doing this to the end of this row, which on the other side was our starting point. And now I'm nearing the end of that row. Now I do the last stitch here, and I finish that. So as you can see, it is already forming a certain shape. We have started here, gone that way, reached here, done our increase, and now we got back. So now let's continue. We chain 1 and turn our work. In the next stitch we do half double crochet. In the stitch that follows we do half double crochet. We do half double crochets until we reach the point where we did our increase. So let me meet you at that point. And now I've reached where my stitch marker is. So now I want to remove it, and in that chain 1 space I work half double crochet another half double crochet, chain 1, 2 other half double crochet, So now again at this point I've done my increase. Remember to put your stitch marker. In this case I'm using yarn. You put your stitch marker there, and so we continue with the rest of the work. So continue doing half double crochets to the end. Continue doing your half double crochets until you reach to the other end, which now was our starting point. Remember to subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below. So now I'm at the end of the row. On my last stitch I do half double crochet. So as you can see it's already forming, the tip is already coming. So now we need to go to the next row. We chain 1 and turn my work. I continue doing half double crochets. Continue doing your half double crochets. You can do this bra cup using any stitch of your choice. Like in this we are doing using half double crochet. You can use single crochet. You can use it on back loop or front loop. You can use double crochet as well on front or back loop. So you can do any stitch of your choice. So now I'm nearing to the stitch marker, and now I'm there. I remove my stitch marker, and in that chain 1, this is it, I do half double crochet, another half double crochet, I chain 1, another half double crochet, and another one. So you find that in that increase point you are doing 4 half double crochets, 2 on one side, chain 1 and 2 on the other side. From there we continue doing our half double crochet, continue doing your half double crochets. Don't forget to put your stitch marker here. If you cannot trace your increase point, remember to put your stitch marker. So continue doing this, and basically for this tutorial you just repeat that. You continue doing this. When you get to the end of this row, you chain 1 and turn your work. I'm now on my last stitch. I do 1 half double crochet there and turn my work. I first chain 1 and turn my work. This is how it's coming. It's already forming. This is the base, this is the nipple part, and now it is increasing, going up. So we continue doing 1 half double crochets in every stitch until we get to the stitch marker where we are going to do our increase. So continue doing this. When you reach here, you remember to do your increase at that same point where you did your increase on the previous row. Continue coming this way. When you get to this point, you chain 1 and turn your work. Again, you get back, you increase at this point, you go that way to this way. So we are working in a semicircle way. So here is a done piece, and this I did let's measure 5.5 inches. So when you are done with your work, this should read 5.5 inches. So you continue working all that way until you achieve 5.5 or the size that you want. Continue doing this. So now when we are done with this, as you can see, this, it has a smooth edge at this point, which is not as this. This is a bit rough. So when we are done with the size that we want, we are now going to be doing this edging, which is going to give it a smooth end. So once you're done with your size, now we shall be doing this edging. Meet you at that point. So now my bra cup is 5.5 inches. So now I want to show you how to do this edging here, as you can see it. So now from this point, when I finished this row, I chained 1, so you chain 1, and now in every stitch from here to the other row, to the other side, we do half double crochets as we were doing with the others. So you can decide to do any stitch here. You can do single crochets, you can do half double crochets, or even double crochets, but I prefer the stitch that you used on the bra cup. You use it to do the finishing. So let's do half double crochets in every single space or stitch here. We do half double crochets. Make sure you don't skip any so that it doesn't curve. And now the excess yarn that you are seeing is the one that we were hiding when we were doing this row, and now we shall continue hiding it here. So let's continue doing half double crochets. When you reach to the yarn, just make sure it's attached to this side so that you can hide it. Your work cannot be neat with some yarn hanging, so we need to hide that yarn like that. Now you can't tell that there was an excess yarn in that. It's already hidden. So continue doing this to the end of this side, where we are almost done. And here we come to the end of this side. And that's it. So there it is. This is one bra cup. Remember, you need to do a complete bra. So when you are done, you can now decide to join them. There are many different ways of doing a bra, or you can make this to be a swimming costume, a swimming top. So I hope this did help you. I will do another tutorial whereby now we shall be joining 2 bra cups to make a complete bra using different designs, but for today we were to do a bra cup. So thank you for viewing this to the end. Thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you hit that red button written subscribe. There is a bell that appears just immediately after you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell and give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment. So thank you so much for viewing this to the end, and goodbye for now. Thank you.